That's great, Lee. Thanks a million. It's a lot of information to show in such a short space of time, but please everyone remember that we're recording this, so you will be able to see it on our website as we move forward. Do you want to just do a quick review on what we've done?
Yeah, sure. Just to review the basic steps of what we did. We did a connection type component. So I modeled in the connection. Then I created the custom component by defining the parts that would make up the connection, the main part and the secondary part. We added the bindings. Then we add the parameters to control the profiles, the welds, the bolts, and everything like that. And then we would just save it and test it to make sure that everything was working. So in a real quick nutshell, that's basically what we did.
Okay. I'll give you a couple of questions that have come in. Thanks a million to everyone who's sent in all those questions. Just picking a few at random that we haven't answered yet. When are advanced training courses?
If you go to on our website, they'll be listed there specific days. I believe the most recent one is starting actually on Monday.
Right.
So
they're typically done every month or every other month. Just on our website on the events page, you'll find a link to the most recent or the most closest one coming to you.
But in advanced training, they spend an entire day building a custom component, going over all of this.
Yeah.
So.
Next question: how can we add pictures in the dialogue to make them look like system components?
It's a fairly simple process. Due to time, I won't show you now, but you could. Depending on feedback that we get from this, we could show this in an upcoming webinar, or you can search in the Tekla help file. It's also located there.
Okay. Can you share this component, and would I have access to add more parts and variables to it?
Yeah, it's real easy to share these custom components. You just send me your email, and I can email it to you, and you're welcome to go ahead and play around with it as much as you'd like.
Okay. We'll take a couple more. Is it better to add parts in the component like you did with the welds, or should everything be in the model first? Yeah, when Lee made that component, he pretty much had the whole thing built, but you do have the option that if you forgot something, you can then add it in at the component level.
Yeah, either way, it doesn't really matter. You just need some part of the connection to be modeled when you create your connection. Like if I just modeled in the contour plates, I could then add in the bolts and the welds and everything within the custom component editor.
Okay. Just looking down through, I'll just pick one more. Can you add more variables to the bolts and have them appear in the browser? For example, like epoxy anchor catalog number. So I think it's like user-defined attributes on bolt or something like that.
Yeah, within the component, you could tag the bolt UDAs like you would, and then you could just have that output. So yeah, just using the UDAs would be able to do that.
Yeah, you could link the user-defined attributes through the actual custom component, so that it could be done from that point within the component as well. I won't take any more questions right now. We will try and get back to you with all the questions that were asked. Once again, thanks again. Just a quick summary. More information available on this. We have a document. It's called Custom Components Advanced Training Package on our extranet site, and there's a link that will appear after we close this webinar. You can also ask questions on our extranet forum if you're on there as well. Please do so. It's quite lively discussion on there. And of course the advanced training that was just asked there as well. Please do come for advanced training to our purpose-built facility in Atlanta. Lee's email address is on there if you want to email him, or you can give us a call anytime. Just ask for Lee or myself, and we'll be happy to answer any custom component related questions or any questions in general from the steel segment point of view. Our next webinar that I mentioned earlier is coming up Wednesday, 1st of June, we're hoping for, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, and that's going to be the kickoff on our Fabricator series, so looking at using the Tekla model for estimating. Register online for that on our website, www.tekla.com/US. That's more than we've got time for today. Thanks for staying with us. Realize this one got a little bit lengthy, but really appreciate your attention. Once again, thanks, and we'll see you in a few weeks' time.
Back next month.